Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Wednesday. It's 8 p.m. That means one thing. It's 3 men and a vape show. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm joined by the normal casters, the wonderful Harley. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't know what I was thinking about them, but I went deep into thought. And when you said, Harley, how are you? Shit, it's me. Hello.
And we are joined by the wonderful Stuck in a Shower, Mr. B. How you doing, brother?
I'm not stuck in a shower yet, bitches. But take me to Blackpool, I'll show you how to get stuck in a shower. But no, I'm awesome. It's been 2 weeks. We are back. And yeah, everything's moving forward nicely. We did miss last week. We tried last week, but obviously shit happened and couldn't really do it. But we're back here. And that's all that matters. But what matters more than anything else tonight is the battle of the shows. Because we have the UK Vape Show, number 2 show in the whole of the UK. Caster with us. And his buddy Aiden, but Adam Retro Vape TV. How does he feel stepping up to the number 1 show to be a caster on here?
Do you know I ain't got a clue where he's got this from, bro. I swear I'm on this show as well. And we are joined by my oldest mate in vaping. He is my oldest mate in vaping.
Aiden, is he your
brother from another mother?
Is he your friend, Aiden, by any chance?
He is, yes. He's my oldest friend in vaping. He's my oldest friend in vaping.
Do you know what? Back a million years ago, I used to get called Bus Wanker on my first ever live stream.
Bus Wanker. Also, thank you so much to everybody who joins us week in, week out. Like Mr. B said, we're so sorry about last week. We're just to the point where things were going off. Our cream cracker. You got to think we have not missed a show since last February, so over a year. So that was the first show that we'd actually missed. I was just cream crackered, so we had a little bit of a week off. But thank you so much to everybody who joins us week in, week out. All of you in chat mean the world to us. And we're going to do the people on the replay from last week. Well, the week before.
This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
So that's people on the replay from not last week, week before. Harley?
Yeah, week before, right?
Dion's just asked if I shaved my head. I did, and you can watch it on the stream, but it has grown back quite a bit since. Obviously, it's been 2 weeks, so it were pretty much fully off.
Forecasters, 6 eyebrows.
We've got Vaping Chaos, Chris Edwards, Matthew Smith, Scott Morrison, Full Moon, Martin McDermott, Andrea Rebello, and Bob Cattrall. Bob Cattrall says, damn, missed it. Harley still for president of the South Yorkshire, Wales, Wellington Boot Sheep Worrying Society. Andrea says, PS, hashtag Harley Potter.
Good lads. Although it is, to be fair, it is more like Dobby the house elf now. Well, to be fair, but still.
And Vaping Chaos were quite correct. In this is the last time we'll see Mr. B with his real eyebrows. Hashtag Butterbean.
Oh, I think we discussed you've got a 5 o'clock shadow on you.
Chris Edwards has been banned off the show for saying he thought Harley were from Lancashire.
No, we drove through. He's not from Lancashire. He's not good enough to be from Lancashire.
I don't know where we went over there. Some seaside somewhere. And on the way back, we drove through Donny. And Steph says, how come everywhere in Yorkshire, everything's called Yorkshire? Yorkshire Shop, Yorkshire Wildlife Park. She says, because it's pride, babe. It's pride. We're proud of being Yorkshire. And then 2 minutes later, bearing in mind, we're just seeing shitloads of flags with the Yorkshire Rose on it. And I says, babe, what colour's the Yorkshire Rose? She went, it's yellow. I obviously stopped the car, let her out and drove off. I hadn't seen a
It's fine. You didn't slap her on the way out.
You probably get beat up.
Yeah, well, that's probably true.
We are very lucky, ladies and gentlemen, as well. We have got 2 wonderful giveaways from our brand new sponsor of the show, which is Vapaholics. Big shout out to them. He is in chat. We will be giving away a Troll X RTA. That will be.
I wondered where you were going there.
Yeah,
we're giving away a Troll.
RTA.
Anyone who wants it is.
We're giving away a Troll. That's it, Mr. B. He's the prize.
You wondered where he'd been in chat, didn't you? We've got him and we're giving him away.
Yeah. We've got the Troll X to give away from the wonderful people at Vapaholics. The link is coming up in the chat, so go and check them out. Use Little Bro Vapes 10 and you get, I think it's coming up as well underneath. You get 10% off of the store. Loads of decent deals on juice and everything there, so go and check them out. And also, the ever-present, the wonderful Jay from the Rochford Project. We will be giving away some Rochford Project a little bit later on. You get a chance to win. Get your hands on some. Just a little bit of an update as well with the stock. It should be coming in the next so many days. The stock should be coming back in. I think they're out of Crimson Seed and Black Vine and Kooky. But I think that's all coming in.
Because we sell so many bottles for them.
That's it.
We are literally the Rochford, I nearly said Rochford Thousand, but Rochford Project salesman.
The Rochford, not Rockford.
I thought it was the Crotchford Project on this show.
It was the Crotchford.
Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, the week before. The Dick from Derby calls it Crotchford Files or Crotchford Project. I call it the Rochford Files. You just can't get it right.
We are really good salesmen of Rockman.
Yeah, we're awesome.
So don't forget, we will be doing that a little bit later on, people. So I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to go to page 2, because you have to go to page 2. We'll get the hand checks out of the way before we start talking about squatting and what's coming new from the wonderful Adam. So we'll do...
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
And that's the hand check.
I don't quite like how you said we'll get it out way as if it's something.
Yeah, there's going to be a pattern to this tonight, I reckon. There's a pattern forming.
Don't worry, I'm sure me and Mr. B have got plenty of jokes to fight that week. Andy Fretwell with Hadron Nightmare RDA. Hadron and the Nightmare RDA. Bob Cattrall, Mix Nico, which is a pretty damn new device. I've actually got it on my tech, so
Nico.
Sorry about that. Mix Nautilus Free. That's Nautilus Free, another pretty much brand new device. Zelos Free with Atomizer Light. Aromalizer.
It's a good little tank.
Well, there's no point in me doing tech. That's it. You've got rid of that part of my show.
He's cutting you out where he can, Ollie, isn't he? Fucking hell.
You just wait till he talk. Next one, he's going to go, all right. Kieran Doyle's Aegis Mark, you can get that for 50p on
exactly.
Asgard Minute with some Black Vine.
Nice.
We don't need
Quickly
to do
moving on,
guys.
Come on, speed it up, son. We don't want to anger El Jefe.
Do you know yesterday? Courtney Black with the Aspire Mix with a Pioneer RTA with Dinner Lady lemon. No, it's not lemon. It's strawberry ice. Nick Salts. We've got Craig Campbell Drip Hack Black Slush. Obviously, it's for Gruss by Lost Vape.
Do you not think that looks like a set of balls about to be teabagged at the top?
Yeah,
I was just thinking the whole skin of it looks like testicle.
Well, it does, but you've got the teabag ready testicles at the top, haven't you?
That is incredibly testicle-like.
Yeah, I meant to issue an apology for Lost Vape, and I never did it because I forgot and couldn't be bothered.
It's pointless now, pal.
I think we did the same to Aiden. We'll send you one of these colour changing ones.
Yeah.
Apart from obviously Aiden got it and clicked on he ain't got it, and I got it and tried to get it off.
Yeah, but you didn't try once, you tried twice.
Oh, I got sanded to it and everything. We didn't quite like that.
We got the wooden version.
Bit
of Moorish puff.
Ooh, I like a good Moorish puff.
It's Finlay Shaw. He's obviously got a proper vape last week because other week he had one of them disposables, didn't he?
Well, Finlay's a lovely lad. We're going to be getting him on the show. He's actually works in the vape shop down the road from me. He's a lovely, lovely lad.
How about that for getting past it? It's just gone. Forget about our guest tonight. This is who we're getting on very shortly. It's just rushing past it.
It's because Aiden's now starting to realise where his fucking bread's buttered. That's what it is.
Moving on swiftly. Gareth Barker. I've got this in a text document. It's the Titan V2 with a Hog V4, which is a 4x21.700. 0.2 quad core fused Claptons, 6 wraps times 4 mil inner diameter, 350 watt-ish. Yeah, he's got Crimson Seed, Jam, Strawberry, he's got lots.
How the hell he calls that his pod system?
That's vaping to the extreme, that isn't it? You look like going down the street, you look like one of them transit vans with an iffy exhaust.
Yeah.
You could camp in that tank.
You could.
As we were speaking before the show, you could get in that tank and just.
That's it. Vapor's going to be in it.
If I got inside it and spun round, I'd be able to sort out the fucking cruise control.
Yeah, but you'd never get back out, though, would you? Black Cap
has got the Claymore Audio and a limited edition Baby Titan PWM 1.5. Now, it might look like the normal one, but Flat Caps goes up to 1,000 watts. So
he's been doing sexual favours again, hasn't he?
He has. He's got limited edition one of one. Yeah, limited edition one of one for sexual favours. We know the score, Fat Cat.
To be fair, he must be good at it.
Mark's end. I thought that were your Mark's end with a 10ml bottle in it.
Yeah. He writes a theme tune, sings a theme tune.
John Palmer with the August Pro with the Rochford Lemon, Lush and Drag-Free whatever Troll? Yeah.
Troll.
Yeah,
the
Troll's on top.
People at Vapeholics.
With an X.
Vapaholics.
That's cool. I like the look of that Kizoko.
Les Wardle, Unlimit, and the DI Codes Mini.
That's the that's not the Zelos. It looks like it, but it ain't. It's the Dyco.
That would look really well on the on my old Vapemill V3 because that were a long tube, and that on top of it, I'd be about 2 minutes long.
That looks like I've accidentally sat on it.
Yeah.
We've got Matt Mannion is rewicking the Zeus X RTA
His underpants in the background.
on the Aegis X, Dead Rabbit V2 with a Relux Gen 3, and he's got the Lemon Meringue from Rochford Project.
Ooh.
That lemon meringue is godlike.
Now, this one is from during the week. It's Mike B. Haynes Felmer on the QP Violator.
I see, Mike. I thought that said Tramp's Toes.
Oh, it's my favourite juice.
Tramp's Toes, you get plenty in Derby, don't you?
Absolute legend, Mike. Mike's just won giveaway in my little buy me a coffee group.
He actually won on the Truckers show as well on Saturday. You know, the thing he did really well on that. He got loads of flavours.
Lucky man. Lucky
bloke as well.
Pamela Graham's got the drag. Beautiful. Ramsey Suleiman has got a compact bit of MTL action with the Ultrona Mini stick and the Yacht Vape Pandora MTL RTA.
It's nice, that Pandora. I also just want to give a big shout out. You've gone above and beyond. You're on your way back either from work or going to work, and you've actually done it on the bus. That's brilliant. You've got to think that is dedication. That's brilliant. Thank you very much, everybody.
Only if you and Mr. B put that much dedication in last week.
Oh,
at least
you've seen this, Adam. Now they've got infighting.
I'm going to let that one slide for tonight, dickhead.
we know which way this is going, don't we? We've seen this before.
We know how this is gonna go.
Reform.
It's all right, we'll start doing TikTok dances. It's all right. Obviously, I've got 3 kids. That's all that you see. We're walking past and all of a sudden they'll be like, twitching. What are you doing? TikTok, love. TikTok. So we've got our wonderful guest. I did say I started my vaping journey with Adam when I went on 3 Men in a Vape Show, which is coming up to 5 years in the next couple of months.
It weren't 3 Men in a Vape Show, you bellend.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Last of the Summer Vape. Sorry. Last of the Summer Vapes. It's coming up 5 years.
He literally is the new version of like a US politician. We'll just erase history. We'll change it, pretend it never happened.
I'm trying to get a clue where I've been and where I'm going. I see Lee. So he's my oldest friend. We've done a lot together, and he is a brother from another mother. And it's really nice to see you back. I know you've had a couple of breaks. You've been doing the Retro Vape TV, which has been great to see, and you've obviously now started your Hutton Lives. Is it live?
Yeah, it's live. Hutton Life, as in like showing off life. And currently, obviously, I'm actually taking inspiration from myself and doing it for a personal reason. I'm actually 100 squats a day in May for Shelter, the homeless charity. So nice. Currently, I wouldn't say I keep on saying it in the videos. I'm smashing 100, but I am doing it over 100 a day. I've missed one day so far, and that's because I had to work and then had meetings in the evening. So I've missed one day, but then the day after, I made up with 200 squats. But I'm not kidding you. I think the first day that I did it, I got that confident that I banged out my 100 squats in no time. In no time, and then pulled 2 muscles. Which I'm pretty sure, because for the next few days, I was in absolute agony. But
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do 100. If I tried to do 100 squats, at some point, I'd go down, shit myself, and fall over.
To be fair, I've been close. I'm not going to lie. I've been close. because you sit there. I was actually talking to Aidan the other day, and I was sat there when I was first working out. Shelter are also doing a 5K run throughout May, so you don't have to do 5K in one go. But I was halfway tempted to do the 5K as well as the 100 squats. But then I did the 100 squats and thought, fuck that, I can't walk, yet alone do anything else. But it's for a great cause. It's for Shelter. And the daily vlogging is quite fun, because some days I'm sure you felt it as well, Aidan. Some days it's like, well, what do I talk about? Because all I've done is done my 100 squats or my 11,000 steps. What do I talk about? There's only so many times that you can see me bump up and down. So we all went to the beach the other day. Me and Jackie went to the beach, and I decided to vlog that. And yeah, I mean, I've got my small inner circle, I called them the other day, because I put a little bit of an announcement out on my private group about how things have got to change very shortly, because I've got some big life changes that are coming up very shortly, and also with work, I've just took a new job on, so I'm working quite a lot. There's the good stuff aren't changing, so. And the good stuff are going to get better without it sounding horrendous. I had to reiterate this in my little group. I had to go, listen, I'm not going anywhere. But
this is all very vague.
I was thinking that. You're just going to tell everybody.
So this is like very vague. You just fucking get it out there, son. Tell us.
So there's some news that Aidan knows about, but I'm waiting a little bit before I get it out. And I do promise that very shortly it will be splashed out across social media after I've told my little group why I've put the vague post out the other day.
Mr. B, come here. I need to whisper you something. Is that how we're doing this now? Is it?
That's how we're doing it.
I'm listening.
Just do me a favour, Aidan, and just blank the stream for like one. But no,
do you know how we're going to do that then for some stupid reason?
so that's how it goes. Aaron talks, and right, let's just blank out Mr. B and Harley and we'll fuck them off for the day.
No, not you two. Aidan already knows. But there's definitely some changes, and some changes that need to. As Cesario says, I'm going on OnlyFans. I've decided.
What do you desire?
Enough's enough.
A cucumber.
Everyone's enjoying the squat.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Because everyone's enjoying my squats, I decided that we might as well make some money from it, and I might put some funky tunes behind it and wiggle my bottom a little bit more.
We're going to say people's names as you're doing the squats. Oh, Eliza. Oh, Steve.
Listen.
I like how you went straight for Eliza. Where did that come from? He's just gone deep south, hasn't he? Ding, 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 ding. Eliza!
Fucking came to me.
What you had, Mrs. Beale,
But yeah, so things have got to change for me. Really, I've got a gig on new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film, apparently. I did bring this with me. I brought this with me as if we're live on stage somewhere, but it is always in my room. But yeah, things are going to change shortly, and I've got the support of everyone around me, which I absolutely love. So, but at the moment, it's the charity gig that's more important. 100 squats a day in May. Vlogging every single day. Like I said, I've missed one day out of 12 so far, so I don't think I've done too bad.
So, long story short, what's the big change?
Yeah, this vagueness shit ain't gonna fly here, pal.
Where do you think you are?
To be fair,
exactly.
I do think that most of my little crews in chat, so I don't mind saying it. But my family's about to get bigger soon, so there's going to be some new additions. So there's going to be something life changing in about 9 months, without giving too much away. which
well,
means
no, I think that pretty much gives it away, pal.
exactly.
I'm not being funny.
So,
I'm not giving too much away, but my wife, in 9 months, going to give me a present.
Yeah. So the stalk apparently is coming. I don't know what all that's about.
Yeah,
but obviously, things are going to have to change. And did you buy a dog? Stuart Valentine. So things are going to have to change, and I'm not going to have time to sort of pick up and get ready and get everything sorted. I'm not dropping UK Vape Show, which you've got an exclusive here, you bastards.
That's how we roll, bitch.
But what's going to happen
he's pregnant.
So with all that, obviously, I'm not going to have time to do Retro Vape TV. But the thing that I've found is the vlogging side of it is incredibly easy because I can record it, I can transfer it all to my tablet, and it all can be done on the go. All can be done on the go. And the plan is I've got 2 series planned from, oh my God, where were you doing them squats? Cheers, Stuart. But
it's maybe not why he was doing the squats, it might have been where she was.
Brings a whole new meaning to teabagging.
Yeah, exactly.
One bit.
So
the vlogging
because
side of YouTube's quite big in it. Some people get mega successful.
it is. Well, the thing is, right? The vlogging side of it, I actually want to do some things that are not about. So one is a real version of what it's like for a man to go through pregnancy. That's going to be one of the series, because funny story. Me and my wife was laid there the other night, and I turned around to her and I went, "It's harder for a man to go through pregnancy than it is a woman."
I think you've just pissed a lot of women off there. I think.
I know, and I'm holding my hands up and apologising because it was.
Harley, you need a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger on your screen, man. You need a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger on your screen.
It was meant as humour rather than like, do you know how hard I've got this? You've been throwing up every morning, but do you know how hard I'm going through this?
Now we need a shovel.
Because of that, it led on to. But there's a couple of series that I've got planned to go along with the vlogging side of it as well. So a little bit of humour, and what I've got to say is the support from everyone has been it's been incredible. It's been incredible. I put a post out on my Buy Me If saying, listen, cancel your subscriptions now. I think you can follow for free, cancel now. And the lads have all got back to me with some absolute cracking comments, and the support has been absolutely brilliant. And it has been it is being a push that I've got to give Retro Vape TV up, because I've took on a new job. I've got a life-changing thing happening soon. I'm just not going to have time. I'm just not going to have time. So I'm still going to be about. Like I said, I spoke to Aiden the other day.
Sorry, I don't mean to. I think all joking aside, seriously, I know we take the piss a lot here, but from all of us at Three Men in the Vapor and all the chat as well, fucking congratulations. Seriously.
Thank you.
Absolute congratulations.
I think A Up Me Duck did a good point there. I think we should get in touch with Grizz from Misfits and get that labour simulator, and let's see if you still have the same thoughts.
Listen. I'll give it a go. What the plan is, obviously, by the time the squats have finished, it's gonna transition quite quickly. I'm gonna stop the Retro Vape TV side of it is going to stop, just plain and simple, because I haven't got time. But the channel is still going to be about. It's going to be. I've made the decision. It's going to be rebranded. So, and we're going to go that way. We're going to go that way. And
you did say as well that like if there's juice reviews or a little bit, you'll still be doing the odd vaping stuff as it goes along. I'm going to do all the stuff that I've got up to now. And obviously juice reviews are nice and easy, especially with this YouTube shorts and stuff like that. I can do some fun bits, but with everything changing, I just haven't got the time. And the thing is, I can have some real fun. I've spent the last couple of days going through
some new editing software, some new stuff, and because I vlog on that,
Yeah.
I can fit that in my pocket. The tablet comes with me to work. I can film, I can edit, everything can be done on the go. I don't have to set up and everything. You guys know what it's like. You sit there and you have to set up and you have to get yourself in the mood. And whereas this is going to be, once the month's up for the shelter, the vlogging side of the whole pregnancy is going to come through. So real life stuff. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
So are we going to have it? Are you going to be there at the hospital and when she's having it? So you're going to be vlogging?
I'm not going to be vlogging inside going, have a look at this.
I'm going to say Mr. B would kick my ass.
Excuse me, can you just wait a minute while I set my tripod up?
He's crowning.
Don't push yet. Don't
worry, it's waterproof.
Right, a bit, love. I can't get in.
I think there's one question that comes to mind, which is on everybody's lips. What's the chances of setting up using the birth simulator whilst you're doing the squats?
You know what?
For charity, I think that'd be awesome.
For charity, if we can arrange that, if we can speak to Grizz, if we can arrange that for the last day, because obviously I'm not going to be able to do it live, but for the last day, 31st of May, if we can sort it, I will do it for charity.
That'd be brilliant. That I'm sure Grizz will do that just to watch it. You've got to put them on both your nads.
That's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was thinking. What I was thinking is, you've got to support her, haven't you? And the best way to support her and show her that you understand the pain she's going through, rather than stand there holding her hand and going, "It's okay, babe, breathe," and her punching you for saying it, because that's what happens.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is pull up a chair outside her, put the simulator on, and go through it with her.
Let's do it.
I'd watch that.
I think she'll want the support more than she'll want to watch it. Go through
I'm telling you, when I ask his birth in July, I guarantee if I said, "Do you want me to be holding your hand, babe, or do you want me to be going through the same pain?" she'd go, "Yeah, go on then.
Get ready."
I think I can't speak for women, but in my mind, if I was a bird having a baby and my bloke was sat next to me using the birth simulator and going, "Yeah, I feel your pain, love," I'd want to knock his teeth out.
Yeah. It'd be my luck as well. I'd be doing that, and then the nurse would be getting confused of who she's looking after.
Steph said something a week.
Before you know it, I'll be laid on my back, my feet in stirrups, and she's trying to deliver a 6-pound turd.
Right, Jimmy Brown style.
Just dropping a shoebox off.
Yeah, shoebox full of kebab meat.
Steph said something a week, and it made me feel ill when she said it, and it still makes me feel ill thinking about it now. She said the worst thing about giving birth isn't so much the pain of it coming out, it's the feel of your hips moving. Yeah, because your hips part, don't they? Fuck that.
Yeah, but my hips part after a particularly large meal.
But for charity, I'll happily do it.
You haven't really told us where you're doing this vlog, because you've said you're just leaving Retro Vape TV to below, so I presume it's on a different channel.
So currently, I'm gonna continue doing the daily vlogs on Hutton Life, but I'm also going to start integrating them onto Retro Vape TV. So Retro Vape TV is going to be renamed just to my normal name, Adam Hutton. That's all it's going to be. I'm still going to continue with UK Vape Show. I'm still going to continue vaping. And like Aidan says, I'm still on the YouTube shorts and stuff like that. I'm still going to do little juice reviews and things like that. I mean, I stopped doing the full-blown hardware reviews a long time ago anyway. I did a few retro reviews, but still going to do the odd short juice review and stuff like that. But my all-time goal for it all is, when you look back, today's YouTube is yesterday's video camera. Mm-hmm. So I can sit there in 15 years' time and go, look at this. This is what I filmed, and this is your life growing up. There's obviously going to be a lot of getting to know my family on there and stuff like that. So I'm going to open up my world a lot more as my personality has shone more with Retro Vape TV, which is it's all been a nice evolution really, because my reviews were shit, if I'm going to be honest. In comparison to everyone else, I always looked at I was a caster. I enjoyed casting, but my reviews were dreadful in comparison to everyone else's. You look at all of the other people that have come along. You've got Aiden, you've got you guys, you've got Gaz, Flat Cap, you've got everyone else who's constantly upgrading, whether it be editing, whether it be equipment. And I sort of sat there for about 3 years and went, yeah, these are my reviews, and not really shown much personality to my subscribers as I did when we were doing the live streams. So as my Retro Vape TV has come along and a bit more of my personality has come out, I've loved it. I've absolutely loved it because I get to be me a lot more. And what we're going to do further on with that is we're going to go, bomb, this is my life and this is my world.
So what you're saying is you're going to review the baby.
I'm going to review the baby.
It's got 510 connection. Right, people, I'm not interrupting. We're going to get your first giveaway out of the way. This is for your Rochford Project giveaway. Don't forget also, there is a code coming up at the bottom next to Mr. B. You get 15% off of any of the flavours while the show is on. I think he's actually pushing it till 12 o'clock tonight, so you've all got a chance. 15% off. Don't forget as well, we will be doing your Vapaholics giveaway as well. You've got a chance to win a Troll X. That will be coming a little bit later on. So, in the chat, the word is retro. Stick retro in and you get a chance to win 2 of the flavours of your choice of the Rochford Project.
So many.
Only put it in once or it will be classed as spam. And also it is only for UK and all of Ireland.
Aiden, you keep doing this, but you won't explain to people what this symbolises.
Okay,
Yeah, so you've just gone straight for it.
Yeah, the Vapaholics. So I keep doing that is because there is a Vapaholic out there with... a Vapaholic out there with the C, but the shop is Vapaholics. So please make sure you do put an X at the end of it. It is vapaholics.co.uk. Yeah. As you'll be able to see down below us, also you've got the code Little Bro Vapes 10, I think it is, to get 10% off store wide as well. Go and check him out. He's a really nice bloke. So yes, 42 eligible users. Stick in retro if you want. I'm sticking in once to get your chance to win.
Boom.
So yeah, that's it. I think that's a really nice thing. I really enjoyed it when me and Louise did not only the Sober October but also the walking. I did enjoy it. Now I after each one I've done, really did a come down after I finished. You think you can have that from your squats?
Do you know what? I because I'm going to continue it. This is where it's sort of been. I've spoke with Jacket quite a few times, and if I was to do that, go from the vlogging channel back to the Retro Vape TV, and the worst thing that I could do is go back to Retro Vape TV and just start banging out reactions and not really being in the mood for them, thinking I want to do other things. So I don't think I'm going to suffer from the come down. I am going to look for next month's challenge. I wouldn't mind doing a running challenge because before and after work I can fit these challenges in. But I think I don't think I want to do another. Listen, I'm not even halfway through it yet, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do another full month of vlogs.
Why don't you do like an exercise challenge and then an eating challenge and then an exercise challenge?
And try and balance it all out along the way.
Yeah,
me and Louise said, look, we'll carry on them walks. And no, that didn't work. We haven't been for a walk since, if I'm totally honest with you, except when I've took dog for a walk. And it was like when I did the Sober October, it was like, well, do you know what? Now I've seen the light, I'm going to cut down on my drinking. That lasted for about 2 weeks. Saying that, though, I must admit, I don't drink as much as I did drink. But
well, that's it. I mean, as I've gone on, with the squats, they're getting so much easier. It's like 100 now feels like nothing. Will I continue? Will I get up every morning and do my 25 before I go to work? No. I do it now because I have to, because I think, can I face 100 when I get in after a 9-10 hour shift? Then,
if you think about it, 100 squats is about equal to 3 shoebox kebabs.
Yeah, exactly.
So I might 3 shoebox kebabs per day, you know.
But it's one of them. Yeah. Couch to 5K with me. Can you keep up with me, Forrest Gump? I was running. That's all you'll hear from me.
Couch to 10 stone. That's what you need. Couch to 10 stone. Sorted.
Oh, that shit. Right, let's roll it. Anybody, this is your last chance. 53 eligible users. In fact, we've got a little bit of a delay, so we'll just let anybody else who hasn't put in there your chance to put retro. Yeah, the squats, that must be killing you. Your arse, your legs, and...
Do you know what? It was the front of my legs first. That, like I said, I'm 100% sure that I pulled a muscle in first day, because for about 3 days after, I was doing my squats, but one day was really, really painful to the point where I couldn't actually record because I was sat there and I couldn't move my legs. I'd done my squats, and because you have to push yourself, obviously, like you did with the 11K, you'll wake up some morning and go, I can do them later. That's the worst thing that you can do when you go, I can do them later. That's why you ended up doing your midnight one.
Yeah, well, that were it. I'd done it in the day, and then obviously your watch resets itself. So I was sat here after a couple of beers, and I thought, sod this, I'm going to go and get this done now. So, like, it had gone 12 o'clock, went out and did it, and I was going to go down the track, but it was just too dark, so I ended up doing another walk around.
Me and Jackie were laid there in bed watching that one, and you were going, I'm going to walk down here. And we're going, it's not. He best not bloody walk down there. I'm like, out on tablet. You fucking best not. That's dangerous, that. That's dangerous.
Louise, when I got
was
back
it heroin alley or something?
I was down these. It was literally like
it's like a fucking field.
It's the Pennine Walk, so there's no lights and no nothing, and I just couldn't see. So it
You're
was
not
like,
going to get bummed by a sheep.
well, no, not if I don't ask him nicely. Right,
It's dangerous.
I'm going to roll this, people. Let's roll it. This is for your Rochford Project giveaway. And the winner is Free Rider Vapor. Well done, buddy.
Hey, well done, buddy.
Little.
I've been thinking about it, and I reckon I could do 100 squats in May. Don't think I could do 100 squats a day in May, but I could do 100 squats in May.
The conversation you have with yourself when I seen the challenge, because obviously Aidan had done the 11K, and I kind of sat there and thought, what can I do? So you go through all of these, and I've seen these running challenges and all this, and you do a half marathon in May and all these, and I'm thinking, can't run. I can't run, right? I can't just go straight into a run. If I were to do a run challenge, I'd have to build up to it. So you sit there and you go, 100 squats a day. So you stand there and you go, I'll try it. And you pump out a couple and you think, fucking, this is going to be a piece of piss, this. I'll just get up in the morning and I'll do 100 before I go to work. And Stuart actually put it in chat. I didn't warm up for the first one. And I just stood there and I smashed out 100 as quick as I could. And I thought, yeah, that were easy, that. Within about an hour, I'm thinking, my legs are seizing up. It's the old story of when you get past 30, you kind of forget that you're getting older.
Yeah.
As well. But in your head, you go, yeah, I can still do all of that. I could go and play 11 aside and stuff like that. You get that in your head. And all of a sudden, it's like, no, I can't. Your body is not what it used to be, son. I'm 36 now. I'm closer to 40 than I am 21. So...
I tried to run after the kids the other day, and I tell you what, it felt like my head were going to fall off.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't be able to do a running challenge without sending multiple tsunami warnings to the Philippines.
I've also turned into that dad running, like Peter Kay, where you're not actually running, you're walking, but I'm pretending that I'm running. Sierra's gone. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we always have a jam-packed show. We will be doing your Vaporholics giveaway a little bit later on. We've got about 20 minutes, but we're going to go straight on to Harley's Tech Report.
Yeah, it's Harley's Tech Report.
You can't tell pain when there's no eyebrows, can you? It's like people who have Botox. They just don't have no facial expression.
I'll help you.
Just draw them on.
What? That wasn't pain, that was Ming.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so like I said, I'd got the Aspire Nico. But by the looks of it, every man and his dog's got one.
It's a really good tank. But the way they've done it is you've got insert on the deck itself and also an insert on the mouthpiece. There's 6.
Ooh.
Why?
There is 6, but there's 49 available.
Yeah, 49 different combinations. So you haven't got any adjustable airflow at the bottom. You can either just put it under the deck and then also in the mouthpiece at the top, as you can see. Really, really good.
I don't like that design.
Do you know what? Right, I'm really not a fan of all this interchangeable airflow because unless it's minuscule to massive, I'm not a believer in the hype. I don't think that you get much difference in between them.
Well, when I tested it, like you're using the 0.8. So if you've got a 0.8 at the bottom and a 0.8 at the top, that is a really, really nice tight mouth to lung. But you can mix and match it, obviously, between what you want on the deck and also in the mouthpiece. But also, the 2.5 gives you more of a restricted direct to lung. So there's no airflow at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's just from there. So you can mix and match it to get that exact vape that you want. It is a really good tank.
Yeah,
it still sounds overcomplicated to me, to be honest.
Well, once you've actually found how you want it, then you don't change it, do you?
Yeah, but you can do the same with an airflow. I've got an airflow on the side of my drop 1.5. Just turn it, sorted. I don't have to piss around putting screws and shit in.
Yeah, I prefer solid stuff that you don't have to fuck about with, to be fair.
The thing, like I was saying, that once you've done it, you don't have to do anything else. You've got no airflow to mess around with. You've done it, you've picked what you want, and then it's there.
It is obviously a single coil MTL device.
Yeah. You can get a restricted direct to lung from it.
It's just for me with tanks, I think they're going a little bit too complicated now. They just need to be simple.
We say this multiple times. What it is, it's they're trying to be innovative. So what's happening is they're trying to overcomplicate things. So what will happen with this tank is it'll come out, a few people will buy it, it'll come back with a version 2 where it'll not have as many inserts, and it'll have a definitive difference. Rather than you put this in and you'll find this vape, or you put that in and you'll find this vape. What they'll do is they'll readdress it all. You'll have probably 2 to 4 inserts to change it, along with an adjustable airflow or something like that, and it'll just dial in a lot easier. It's innovative, but like I said, I'm just being me and pretty skeptical about it. But
quite easy because Aspire do it quite often where they've got the bottom twistable adjustable airflow.
Yeah,
precision holes. So they could have got rid of the one below the coil and done that, and then just done an insert for the top one. Really, it's 22.4 mil in diameter and it's 45 mil high, including the drip tip.
It comes with 2 drip tips as well.
Does it? The Smock RPM 4. Now, there's something quite fuckery pissing me off here.
Here we go.
I can remember going to the Vape Expo where the RPM and the pod revolution started, and it were Smock and Vupu that had brought out the exact same device.
I was just pulling that up.
You know, it right annoyed me.
Pulling it off.
Really?
And I actually have a mate, and he wanted to buy one, but weren't quite sure which. So I looked at the coils and said, you should buy the Vupu one. I said, well, let's go and talk to Smock because we're closest. And this woman didn't have a clue what she was on about. She was looking on Smock's website and all sorts. But the thing that pissed me off about it is because Vupu have done it again with the Cena, which I've got in a minute. Vinci, sorry. But why on earth would you want to go back to that when we've got the Drag X's and stuff, which in my opinion are far, far better? Anyway, let's get on with the shitty RPM 4 kit. It's got a 0.69 inch TFT screen. It holds up to 5 mil. It's got that free silicone bollocks anti-proof leaking system that don't stop it leaking.
Realise all this was thrown out the window the second you went the shitty. From that point on, it's like nothing really matters.
It's a smart product.
It's because I was going to have that rant when I got to the Vupu one, but then I've just clicked. They've brought out the RPM and the Vupu Vincini, whatever his stupid name is, at the same time again. And you're going, what are you two doing? Get out of bed with each other and make some flipping decent products. Especially Vupu. They've had a crack in here and they've gone back to the bloody... Sorry, I'm ranting like a Madanana. 18650, there you go, USB-C charging.
Charging on bottom as well.
Yeah.
Why does nobody sat around the table when they're making this shit go, yeah, no, we need that outside?
I would imagine as well, Aidan, that they will bring out a 510 connection that will fit on top.
Steepless airflow.
I don't know how big the original were, but it might even fit this one. I don't think it is, though. The pods look different. They go thinner towards the bottom. Look, they go quite thin. I think the original RPM pods were different, weren't they? They were more straight down, I believe.
So look at this Voopoo one.
Well, you have to wait a minute because first up we've got Vapresso. Be careful what you're looking at a minute, by the way, guys, because I was looking at a website earlier for specs, and they were giving because there's the there's the GTX Go 40 and the GTX Go 80, and the website I was looking at was giving the GTX Go 80 specs to the GTX 40. So just bear in mind, basically, the 40 is everything off of the 80. It's like pretty much half the size, half the power, half the battery power, half the charging power. So just remember the core information, and then you'll know which one actually
Obviously,
which.
all three of us have got this. Adam will remember this. It reminds me of Vaptio. Vaptio came out with a lot of these products. I've got it here in my hand. The only thing that's different, obviously, is they have got the good GTX coils. I do like their coils. But it does remind me of the Solo and the F2 that Vaptio came out with.
And to be fair, that branding at the beginning looked like you could vape from it one end and have a shower with it other.
Yeah.
I said to Mr. B, it reminds me of the Berserker by, is it Van de Vape?
Van de Vape, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Vaptio Solo kit, that it was the Vaptio Solo 2 that they came out with, which was the pen style base with the non-leaking tank. And it is suspiciously similar, isn't it?
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about this is that it hasn't got, you can't take your tank off. You're just on that tank, so it's got no 510. But it has got adjustable airflow where the Solo didn't have adjustable airflow.
Well, this has also got the free silicone seals that don't seal.
The SSS.
Which, when I say that, by the way, when I say the free silicone that don't seal, obviously these are new products. I'm not necessarily saying these don't work. I'm just saying every device I've had that's SSS, it's got free rubber seals. Don't necessarily mean it don't leak, even though they tell you. So there you go. It's the GTX 80, the GTX 40, Go 40, Go 80. 3,000 milliamp hour, 1,500 milliamp hour, 40 watt, 80 watt, 1 amp charge, 2 amp charge.
Yep.
All the bigger numbers apply to the 80, all the smaller numbers apply to 40. It is literally off everything. Obviously not size, literally. But there you go. Right. On to my next part of my rant. This is the Vincini and Vinci X. Apparently there's the Vinci X2 and there's the Vinci 2 as well. I think they're bringing out two versions. Vinci. I ain't got any respect for it, so.
The original Vinci looks like that, which is the smock that you're showing at the beginning. And Voopoo have just followed on with Lost Vape there. So...
it's the Chinese vaping mafia.
Yeah,
they all get the same pod. They all sit around the table and say, right, this is what we're making. You'll just make a slight adjustment here and then slap your logo on it.
I don't think you were fair,
Chinese
Adam.
vaping mafia.
They have changed it a bit. They've made it a bit curvier.
Yeah.
they've took the sharp edges off it.
Yeah, that's because napkin that they drew it on were a little bit damp round edge.
It's the same menu system of what they've been coming out with. It's got the same chip in there and...
Yeah, obviously, it's the exact same as the last few Voopoo devices. It's got the same screens, 2 amp charge, 18650, 3.65 mil.
The only thing I really like about
mil, sorry.
The only thing I really like about these devices is the drip tips. I
totally agree with you, Chico. It's just pod. It needs to be looked at.
Yeah.
It does surprise me. I thought these would be the TPP, whatever they're called, but they're not. The PMP coils.
It should have been the TPP. That made a massive difference if they put the TPPs in there.
But like Aidan just said, like Chico said, no one's as pissed off as me about the pod things. I've just had a massive half-an-hour rant for crying out loud. It is really not. I don't mind if we're all bringing out new pods and we're slowly making a progress forward. But now they're bringing ones back from the past that weren't even that good to start with. The Voopoo stuff we brought out in 2020 were fairly decent. The Drag X's and all that were fairly decent devices.
Yeah.
And then they went, oh, let's go back to that first shit one we did. Now, it was all right for what it were. It was revolutionary. But looking back on it,
it stinks.
why bring it forward?
To me, it stinks of They're wanting to see what's going to happen to the market now that America's pretty much collapsed. So they don't want to really spend money or massive amount of monies on researching brand new products and new design. They'll just regurgitate the old shit with a few tweaks because it's cheap to make. There's not much money going into
right, lads, I'm sorry, we're running out of time here. I need to get this on. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got your giveaway for Vapaholics. This is for the Troll X. Big shout out to Vapaholics. There is their website in there. Go and check them out. It is coming up in the chat. So for you to be able to win this while we do the deals, will be Vapaholics. Put that in, put it in only. It is only UK and Ireland, and it's Vapaholics. Big shout out for them, and it's really nice that they are on board with this. And remember, we get nothing from this, any of the giveaways. We don't get anything from it. This is all for you people. And a big shout out to them. So yes, put Vapaholics in, you get a chance to win your very own Troll X.
Vapaholics.
Vapaholics. Right, it is time for the deals.
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape, deals of the week.
Right, we are back. The deals.
The deals straight into the screen. That's how prepared I am.
Now, don't forget. Sorry, bro. Just 2 seconds. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we've got over 100 people watching. We've only got 30 odd thumbs up. Get them thumbs up.
Cutting me off.
Sorry, bro.
Anyway, that's the deals for tonight.
What is this? 2 men in a fucking sellout? 3 men in a vape is now 2 men in a sellout. Right, you bastards, here's my deals. So we're starting off with the QP design juggernaut MR Mini Remastered RTA. Was $64.99, now $39.99, including VAT from Vaping 101. That is a smashing tank.
That's an absolute bargain, that.
Yeah.
I tell you, we've all seen the price that QP slap on their tanks. And to get it down to 40 quid, I think is where it is acceptable. Now, unfortunately, it does only come in gold, but you can look like a sexy bastard with a gold tank. Moving on, we've got, and I think this is a fucking amazing deal. We've got the Lost Vape Gruss V2 100-watt kit with the pod system for just $26.99.
Bargain.
That is an absolute bargain. It's got the upgraded chipset, which is why it says V2 for anyone wondering. It's a cracking device. It's got a pod system on it, but you can put anything you want on top of there. Preferably
what the base they've done is
steel suit matches.
They put the chipset in from the Ursa into that, which is a lot better chipset.
Thank you, Mother. Moving on, we've got, this is a cracking little deal for anyone who you know who is quitting smoking. If they're saying to you, I'm looking for a device, I don't know what to go for, but I want something just to dip my toe into. Here you go. This is the Yee SX Mini MI Class Pod System for just £6.99. I'll reiterate that for you, £6.99.
It like 80% off.
Exactly. It comes in that twatty shit colour. You get gunmetal, you get black tang gold, you get royal brew, you get champagne tank silver, and you get black tank silver. I think
steal.
Yeah, for me, I think that's one of the nicer ones. For me personally, just kind of like something a bit different. If you're feeling a bit depressed, you can get the blue one, or probably the gunmetal tank. But for £6.99, buy 10 of them, sell them for a tenner a piece. You've made yourself a profit. Job done. Moving on. Aidan, back to you, son.
Mate, that was brilliant. I like that. Why am I using my mouse? That was absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much, buddy.
I've got a pad now. Why am I using my mouse?
Yeah, well, you have to keep going to it. I've set up like a little pad so I can just press it so it moves back to screens. We've got 50 eligible users. Make sure you put Vapaholics. Don't only put it in there once. Big shout out to them as well for doing this giveaway. And the way it's going to be working now, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to be doing a giveaway every 2 weeks of hardware, and obviously the wonderful Rochford project each week. So we've got the wonderful people at Vapaholics and also Oxfar, which is absolutely fantastic. Adam, I'm looking forward to this the new vlogs. I did like the one where you went to Cleethorpes and your lass had fish and chips and then had the donuts.
She was an absolute machine. Absolute machine. I couldn't believe that. Literally, we went to, if you've ever been to Cleethorpes, there's a place on the pier called Papa's. And we went and we had fish and chips, halloumi, calamari, and Coke and everything else. And then walked out. And as we walked out, she went, I've only come to Cleethorpes for some donuts. Bag of 5 donuts, gone like that. And I went,
fucking Shrek.
Could not believe it. Absolutely could not believe it. But yeah.
That's where we went. Do you know when we went somewhere the other day and we came back past through Donny?
Yeah.
That's where we went. We went to Cleethorpes. And Adam, you were just saying that you like watching drone videos. I took my drone. I didn't take it far that. I just took it. I just went for there. I thought we'll take it. And the DJI Mini 2, they don't recommend you fly it in any higher than 18 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
And it was 20 to 24, and I thought, fuck it, I can't not. So I did. I was shitting myself. I took it a mile out to sea, and I was like, oh, it's going to die. It's going to die. Shit.
Oh, no.
There's an advertisement for the Cleethorpes tourist board. I can't remember where I went. Somewhere past Donny.
The thing with Cleethorpes is it's all closed as well at minutes, so it's a bit like a ghost town. You walk through Cleethorpes and you think, oh, yeah, we'll just have a little bit on 2p machines or something like that. Literally nothing open. So we went up, we had a walk. Jackie did Miyagi on one of the
brilliant, that.
posts. And because I was going to do, I'd planned to do some squats while I was there. And me and Jackie just ended up having such a laugh that by the time we were walking back to the car, I was like, we've eaten too much and I can't be arsed. I've got to drive back. Do I really want to do 100 squats on the beach and then get in car and drive back? No. So I ended up doing my squats when I got home. But listen, she absolutely made my absolute day that day, because it's absolute comedy gold with her. I put the camera on her and it's just the way she goes. She filmed me doing the squats the other night, and the moment she starts whistling at me and starts, that's it. And I can't, that's why my world needs to open. She needs to be famous, vape famous.
Fair enough. Can't fault that.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, on that note of Vape Famous, we're going to roll your Vapeholics giveaway with an X. Your chance to win a troll. We've got 51 eligible users, and we're going to roll it. And the winner is UK Andy. Congratulations,
Andy. Hey, Andy.
That is the email address. Give me an email, mate, and I'll get that sent over to the wonderful people at Vapeholics. Thank you so much to everybody who has entered. We've got 100 people in here and only 49 likes. Just hit that like button. It really does help with the show. Unfortunately, that hour's gone absolutely massively fast. So say your goodbyes, Harley.
Me, I quite enjoyed tonight. I usually just pretend I enjoyed it while Mr. B takes piss out of me, but I actually quite enjoyed it.
I've let you off tonight, to be fair.
It's been great. Adam, I don't think I've ever really talked to you before, but it's been great. I remember going to Aidan on Facebook chat and being like, oh my God, there's this guy, right? And he's doing this. And he's like, oh yeah, I know him, he's my mate. Oh, fuck off.
It's only Adam.
Dude, it's been great. Friend. Good luck going forth. I'm sure you'll do absolutely amazing. Mr. B, it has actually been pleasurable for once. Makes a nice change. Well. Aidan, traitors and all that. So might see you next week. Me and Mr. B are going to discuss whether you'll be allowed back next week.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we might have to change the name of the show.
Chat, it's been a lovely as always. Guys, if you're watching on replay, don't forget to bang down into the comments and we'll have a look at reading some of them next week.
Over to the wonderful eyebrowless Mr. B.
See, I've been told to keep this quick tonight by El Jefe so he can spend more time bragging about his friend. So thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Thank you, Retro, for being here and making that twinkle in Aiden's eye to shine a little bit more. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Hey, Lee, you don't need friends. You've got me, brother. Over to the wonderful Adam.
Guys, it's been an absolute honour. It's been an absolute honour. And to have my very own green screen from Harley is like an accomplishment, absolute accomplishment. You guys are awesome. Everyone in chat are great. Don't forget, hit that like button. It does help the guys show out. And I'm normally on the replay crew, but I've actually been here tonight, which has been absolutely epic. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words. because it does mean a lot. And I'm glad that you got your little exclusive on here. I was going to save it till Thursday. Just going to say Thursday because I don't want to gang up on these two downstairs.
Exclusive friend.
But
that sounds so wrong.
But thank you very much for having me. It's been great. Absolutely loved it.
I think we need to go tell Aiden's missus he's got an exclusive friend.
Sure he knows. We keep that in the cupboard. Big love to all of big love to you all in chat. Every week you support us, week in, week out. We love you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to all the spanners who look after us as well. And all you lovely people on the replay, you mean just as much to us as well. Thank you very much to Oxford, also Proper Coils, Vapeolics and Rochford Project for supporting the show as well. Also, big shout out to the two lovely casters. They're brilliant, Mr. B and Harley. Adam, it's always a pleasure whenever I'm on with you, mate. Big love. We go back a long way. And good luck with the way the channel's going. And obviously, big love to Jackie as well. Make sure you get yourselves over to the wonderful Benny Vape's Mixing Show. They are a lovely set of people. Hagtash will do 3 men. Hagtash 3 men, do that to him. So this has been another show, people. Look after yourselves. We will see you next week. Same time, same back channel, and we will catch you later. Good night.
Go to Benny's show and put hashtag Aiden's friend. Fucking friend.
Piss flag, piss flags. Piss flags.
Yeah, good night, you bastards. It's expected from me.